Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our first lesson and our lesson topic is Canva Interface. So in this class you will be learning about the Canva Interface and how you are going to work with the Canva. So now let's go over to Google and see how we can access the Canva. Now let's go and search for Canva. We'll click on this. It will just take us to this page where you can just click over here and it will take you to this page. So here you can just click start design, or you can just click on login if you are having an account. If you don't have an account, let's click on sign up. Here you are having different options. You can use Google, you can use your Facebook account, you can use email, or you can use different methods to create a particular account. So already I am having an account. I'll go over to the account and will show the interface of Canva. So after coming over to the Canva, you will have this type of interface where you can access different tools and different templates. So let's start from the right side of our display. So here you can see the menu bar is here. If you click on this, the menu bar will be hidden, and again if you click, you can get your menu bar. So the first one here, you can see the account and then home button. Home, you can see your previous work and you can just access different templates, then presentation and many more. Then the next one is Magic Studio. So Magic Studio, here you can use some features which is only accessible for the pro users. So we'll be using this tool also for our t-shirt design. The next one is projects. In projects, whichever project or design you have done before will be saved here, and you can access these projects. You can just customize files, you can just customize images, videos, etc. So let's go over to the templates. If you click on template, you will have lots of variety of templates here. You can just access those templates and you can create your particular design. You can see here business templates are there, social media templates, education templates, videos and etc. Then let's click over photos. Here you can just upload photos, or you can just access so many variety of photos from Canva. These photos are free to use, so you can just use them. Then let's click over icons. Here you will have different type of icon or logos which you can use for your particular design in Canva. Then the next one is creator you follow. So here you can have the option to follow different creators, like they're creating their own designs and you can just follow them. You can just have the inspiration from them, or you can just use their templates. Then star, here you can just make star marks and it will be saved here. Also here is a trash. It's also work as the recycle bin in your particular laptop or your desktop. You can just delete your particular design if you don't like. It will be stored here and you can delete from here also. Now let's go over to the home button once again and now start accessing the upper options. So the first one is Canva logo. If you click over here, it will just take you to home. The next one is design spotlight. The next one is design spotlight. Here you can see visual documents, photos and videos, print, marketing, etc. So you can have different other options here. You can see visual, shoot, docs, presentation, etc. For photos, video editor, YouTube video editor and many more. Then let's go over to the business. Here you can have the options for making any business related design or any brand related design. Then the next one is education. If you use Canva for educational purpose, you can use this feature. Here you can just share to your teacher or your classmates, or in a group you can share and you can work. Then the next one is plan and pricing. Plan and pricing, here is the free option. Currently this is a free option. Then the next one is a pro option. If you buy this one, you can have many more features. The next one is team option or team pricing. If you buy this one, you can work as a team. A team can work with this particular account. The next one is enterprise. Then here is education and not for profit. The next one is learn. Here you can just learn to make design or make different other projects. The next one is download the app. You can download your particular Canva app for your desktop. Also, this is available in your smartphone. If you go to Play Store and you can search for Canva, it will just take you to the Canva page and you can just download that one. Here is the settings option. If you click on this, it will just take you to settings where you can have your account settings and all. Let's go back. And the next option is notification. If you click over here, you can see the notifications. The next one is create a design. In create a design, if you click here, you can have different suggestions. Here is doc, whiteboard, presentation, poster, Instagram post, resume, and many more. You can just go over here and click on customize size, and then you can just customize the size like 100 by 100, and it will just open another tab where you can do your particular design. The next one is your profile. In profile option, if you click over here, then you will have your profile option here. You can see your profile and many other options. Then the next one is search bar. Here is the search bar. If you want to search for some random templates or some random projects, you can search from here. If I want to search about YouTube, it will just show me different type of templates or different type of suggestions like YouTube banner, YouTube thumbnails, YouTube video intros, and many more you can have. You can see the suggestion templates. Over 40,000 are here. So the next one is help. If you click over here, you can just ask any help to Canva and it will just give you the solution. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you are having any doubt in this class, you can ask us. We'll be able to help you. And in our next class, we'll be learning about the Canva more in detail. Till then, take care everyone, and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our second lesson and our lesson topic is Canva Editor Panel Tour. So in this class, you'll be learning about the editor panel or the design panel of Canva. So let's go over to the Canva and see how we are going to learn this one. After coming over to the Canva, let's go over here and click on create a design. Let's click over here and select any one of this. We'll be selecting whiteboard. It will just open a new tab where you can have your own particular design, or you can just create your own design. So the first one, I want to mention that there are two editor panels. One is top editor panel, another one is side editor panel. So we'll be starting with the side editor panel and then we'll go over to the top editor panel. For the side editor panel, here you can see the template options are here. If you go over here and search for our different templates, if you search video intros, then it will just bring some video intros for your particular design or particular work. Now let's go over to the next one, elements. In elements, you can have different other options such as sticky notes, shapes, AI image generator, whiteboard graphics, stickers, photos, videos, audio, charts, tables, frames, grid, and many more. If you want to use something, you can just search here. Suppose I want to use something for YouTube, so I'll just write YouTube, and then you can have the suggestions here. You can select any one of this. I'll be selecting YouTube logo. It will just show me different YouTube logos here. Also, you can have different photos here. If you click over here, it will just take you to the photo option and you can just click and drag it here. You can just resize this one and done. The next one is text. Let's go over to the text and let's add a text. If you want to add a text, click over here. You can see here our particular text is here. Now write anything. Let's write YouTube, and now you can just resize this one by dragging this, or you can go over here and you can just adjust this size. Here also you'll have options like changing the font style, then increasing the size or decreasing the size, text color, then you can make it bold or italic, or you can just have an underscore here. You can have effects for this one, positions, then transparency, then here you can just use this copy style, or you can just lock this particular text over here. Again, let's select this one, and if you go here, you can have the alignment. You can have the right alignment, then center, then left alignment. then you can have this spacing option. Then let's go over to the brand. Here brand, you can just customize your own logo, your own font style, then brand voice, photos, graphics, icons, etc. Then let's go over to the upload option. In upload option, you can just upload images, videos and audios. By clicking over here, you can just select random photos from your particular desktop or your particular phone, and you can just upload over here. Also, you can just add audios here. Then let's go over to the draw option. If you click over draw, you can have different tools here. Different pen tools will be here. You can just use this and you can draw anything if you want. Then the next one is projects. Here in projects, you can just see or view your past projects, whichever you have done before. You can just have those here. Also designs, folders, images, everything will be here. Then the next one is apps. If you click over apps, you can have different variety of apps here, which is linked with Canva. So you can use different apps and you can use these apps in Canva, and you can have benefits of those apps in Canva. So the next one is photos. Again, if you click over here, you can search about photos. You can see the recent photos you have used. Then videos, whichever videos you recently used, you can see all these videos here. Then you can add charts here, even the magic media. In magic media, you can have this AI option where you can just write anything and the AI will generate the image, and you can use that particular image over here. And here you can see I just added some apps from before. You can use different apps and you can just have the benefits of the app. Now let's go over to the top panel. Top panel, here you can see first one is open menu. If you click over here, it will just open the menu. You can create a new design from here. You can go to home, or you can access your recent work from here. Then the next one is file. Let's go and click. You can just rename your particular design. Also, you can just create a design. You can import a file. If you click on settings, it will just show you grid. Then there are different more grid option, and the next option is save. Then save to a folder, make a copy, download, version history, and your comments. If you share with any other person, then you can have this option over here. Now the next one is resize and magic switch. This is about Magic Studio option, where you can just resize, or you can use this Magic Studio where you can see the translator. You can just translate from any language. Suppose you are using something in Chinese and you want to translate it in English, so you can use this one. Then transform into doc. You can just transform into documents. Then you can just resize this particular design to any size. You can just go over here and see all. Then you can just use the custom size, then share to social media, presentation, and many more. Then the next one is undo button. You can just press on Ctrl plus Z. It will just do undo. And the next one is the redo button. You can click manually, or you can just use the shortcut button Ctrl plus Shift plus Z. It will just bring whatever you just did undo. It will just bring. The next one is save all changes. If you do any change, then you can just use this one. Here you can see we can also change our particular design name from here. The next one is our particular account option. You can just click over plus and you can just allow other person to access your particular design. Then here you can see the insights. If you share with other person, you can see the insights like how many clicks or how many shares happened. Then the next one is send to teacher. If you are a student or if you are studying in an institution and you are using an educational account, you can just send to a teacher. Then the next one is share button. If you click over share, you can have here different options. You can just share to some random person or a particular person by giving their particular address here. Also, you can just copy the link and share. Then the presentation option, Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, and many more. Then the next one is download. If you click over download, it will just bring you over here. You can just select different formats like JPG, PNG, PDF standard, PDF print, MP4 and many more. The next one is share on social media. If you click over here, you can just share to social media by clicking over here. Let's go back and let's click on send to a teacher. If you click over here, you can select a teacher and you can just send with a message. Then if you click on more, it will just show you different other option, share as a presentation and many more. Then download option, download selection, you can select your particular design. Suppose you are doing a design and there are so many pages, so you want to send or you want to download the particular pages, you can just select from here and you can just download those. Here is the messaging option and here is send to teacher, Google Classroom and etc. On bottom you can see here is option called notes. If you click over here, you can just write a note about this one. The timer, if you are having a video or if you want to present a slide show, you can use this timer option and it will work. Here is the page option, you can just resize and zoom this one. This is our grid view. If you are having so many slides or so many presentation together, you can use this grid view. I'll cancel this one. And the next option is full screen. If you click over here, it will just bring you the full screen where you can just see your particular presentation. If you press on escape and it will just come back to same size. The next one is help. If you click over here, again you can ask help from Canva. The next one is Canva assistance. You can click over here and it will just show different suggestions with your design. I hope you all understand about this class, and if you're having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care. Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today's our third lesson and our lesson topic is creating first sample T-shirt design in Canva. So in this class, you'll be learning about how to create a simple T-shirt design with the help of Canva. So let's go over to the Canva and see how we are going to work with this one today. After coming over to the Canva, you will have this type of interface. So you can do two things from here. You can just go over here and click on create a design and you can search from here also. So I'll be searching from here. Let's search about T-shirt. So after that, here you can see some options are here. T-shirt store, T-shirts add, T-shirt size chart, T-shirts, T-shirt logo, and you can search for T-shirts. We'll be clicking on this one, T-shirt. So it will just take us to the T-shirt templates where you can just start from scratch. If you click over here, you can just start from scratch and you can access different templates from here. You can take inspiration from these templates. I want to create from scratch, so let's go and click to here, create a blank T-shirt. So after that, it will just open another new tab where you can do your particular T-shirt design. Here you can see the templates are here. You can just access these templates if you want. If you don't want, then you can use a different one. Before starting, I want to tell you that first of all, you want to select a particular topic or particular design in your mind so that you can create that exact design here. So let's go over to the elements and let's see what we can add here. So we'll be adding something as mother and then we'll be searching this one. So we can take graphics from here. If you click, it will just show different graphics. So we'll be selecting one from this. So let's go and use a nicer one. We'll be using this one. Now let's go and change the background color. I want to use this one as our background color. And now let's go over to the text. If you click over here, here you can have the option add text box. If you click over here, it will just bring you a text box here. You can just write anything. So I want to write Happy Mother's Day. Now resize this one. Let's make it capital. Align this properly And now let's go and select both of this. We'll align this to center. Center. Now it's in center. Now let's go and select our whole text. We'll be changing the fonts. For the fonts, we'll be using a nicer one. You can use this one, or you can just use a different one like this. Resize this. If you want to change the background color, you can change, or if you want to keep the same color, you can just keep this one. Now one thing you can do, you can add some more text over here. Also, if you don't want to add more text, you can just go over here, click on share. The download option is here. You can download this thing in PNG or JPG format, whichever you want. And then after downloading, you can just upload your particular design to any website where you can sell your particular design, and then you can earn. So now let's download this one. By going over here, you'll have options, download option, and then you can download it in JPG or PNG. I'll be selecting JPG and I'll increase the size and then click on download. And after downloading, now let's try for the mockup. For that one, we'll go over this page and we'll click on create a design. We'll take a random one. Poster will be taking, and it will just open another tab. Now let's go over to the apps. In apps, we have to search for mockup. Mockups, let's click over here. We'll be selecting the first one. After that, here you can see our t-shirt designs are there. So let's click one. It will take some time, and then resize this. Now let's go over to the uploads. We'll be uploading our particular design. We'll select this. It will take some time to upload. After that, let's select this and drag it here. We have to wait some more time, and then it will be here. So now you can see our particular design is on the t-shirt. Let's zoom this one. As you can see, our particular design is on her t-shirt. Now let's go and download this one. So by clicking here, you'll have the download option. We'll be downloading in JPG. Increase the quality and click over download. So after downloading, you can have the image. You can use that one. So I hope you all understand about today's class. If you are having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care.
Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our fourth lesson and our lesson topic is exploring basic shapes and text for t-shirt design. So in this class you'll be learning about the basic shapes and the basic text formats and how to use these shapes and text for a t-shirt design. And we'll design a t-shirt with the help of this one. So let's go over to the Canva and see how we're going to work today. After coming over to the Canva, so let's go over here and search for t-shirt. So we'll be clicking on t-shirts. It will just take us to the template option. You can just take inspiration from all this. You can just create anything from here. We'll be creating from scratch. So let's go over and click a blank t-shirt. So after that, you will just open another tab where you can do your particular t-shirt design. For accessing the shapes, you have to go over here to elements. If you click over here, you can see here shape option is there. Just click on the shapes and you can have the lines. Then the shapes will be here, different shapes, triangle, circle, rectangle, everything you can have here. You can have different arrow mark. Also here different shapes are there. And now if you go over to the text, if you click over there, you can have the font style here, then different styles you can just add. Here you can see recently used, and the font combination. Font combination will allow you to see which combinations are good. Now let's go over here, and if you click over here, you can add a text box. If you add a text box, you can just put any text on this one. I'll undo this one. So after this one, now let's go over to the elements and let's try to use a shape, and let's try to create a design with this shape. So the first one, I'll be selecting the background. For background, if you go over here and click on background color, you can change the background color. I'll be taking this as a black one, so let's select the black. Now let's go over to the elements once again and click over to the shapes. After that, let's go and select something, this one. Here you can adjust by clicking over here and dragging this. Also you can just use this one. So I'll be using this. Then the next one, I'll press Alt and I'll drag this one. I can make a copy of this. Again I'll press Alt and I'll make another copy of this one. Now for selecting, you just need to click over your left and then you can resize this one. I can select everything, and now our particular thing is ready. Now if you want to change the color, just select this one, go over to the color option, and then you can change the color. If you want to use this color, you can use this. If you want to use another color, you can use another one. I'll be using red, green and yellow for this one. Let's decrease the transparency for this. So let's select everything once again, go over to the transparency. Here you can just decrease the transparency or increase the transparency for particular object or particular shape. Now if you want to add a circle, you can just click over here and press C. It will just bring you a circle. Let's undo this one. R for a rectangle. If you press R, it will bring a rectangle. If you press T, it will bring you the text option. A text box will be appear here, and you can just adjust the text. I don't want to use from here, so let's go and add a manually. You can add from here, or if you can go here, you can add different font styles, the combinations you can use. So let's use this one. You can see our particular text combination is here. Align this. You can select everything, drag it down. You can resize, bring it to center, and our particular design is ready. If the transparency is low, you can just increase the transparency a little bit. You can add some line or border. Click over here, it will just increase the width. You can change the width color also. So I'll select white. Now you can see our particular design is ready. If you want to share this one or you want to download, for that one you have to go over here, and then download option is here. Click on download. You can download in PNG format or JPG format. I'll be going with PNG. Increase the size. Let's click over here, and it will take some time to generate and it will get downloaded. After that, you can go to particular website and you can just upload your particular design there. Now let's go over to the download, and let's click over here. We'll be downloading this one to JPG. We'll increase the size and then click over download. It will just take some time to download. After that, we'll do the mockup. For that one, I'll go over here. Let's click here and select the poster size, or we'll be selecting a customized size 1000 by 1000, and it will take some time to open.
Now let's go over to the apps and select our mockup app. Click over here, mockups. Now we can select any one of this. I'll be selecting this one. So let's wait for that. Now resize this one according to our page size. Arrange this. Now let's go over to the upload option and upload our particular image here. So after uploading, you can just select this one and drag it here. It will take some time. It's loading. So after loading, you can have your preview of particular image. So let's zoom this one. You can see our particular design is on this person's t-shirt. Now let's go over here and click on download. Select JPG, increase the quality and download. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you are having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care.
Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 5th lesson and our lesson topic is adding images and icons to t-shirt design in Canva. So in this class you will be learning about how to add images and icons in Canva design. So you can put stock images from Canva or you can just upload images from your particular device and you can use those photos or images in Canva. So let's go over to the Canva and see how we're going to work today. After coming over to the Canva, we'll be searching about t-shirt. Let's click over here and it will just take us to the t-shirt templates. Let's go over here and click on a blank t-shirt. It will just open another tab where you can do your particular t-shirt design. So I want to mention that you can go over to the elements and you can add icons or photos from here. So I'll be using some particular photo. So you can see over here photos of sunset. You can use any one of this if you want to use. Also if you want to put some icon or logo, you can just, and then you can have here different graphs or graphics. You can use any one of this and you can put it here by clicking over here. So I'll not be using this one. Now the next one I want to show you, if you go over to the uploads, you can upload images from here by clicking over upload file. I'll be using this particular image. So let's click over here. Let's click on open and it will just take some time to upload. So I'll be using this particular image. Let's click over to the image. Now if you want to change the background color, you can go over here, background color, and then you can select a random background color from here. So I'll be using some color which is suitable with my particular design. I can go over here also and change the color. First I'll select this, I'll go over. Now you can see our particular color has been changed, and now adjust this one. Let's go over to the element option once again, and here let's try to put a bird, but not this one. We'll just put here peace icon, and then it will just show us here different type of icons. You can use any one of this. I'll be using this one over here, and let's go over here to the color option. You can change your particular color. I'll click on black. If you want to add borders, you can add. I'll go and change the border color once again. For that one, I'll be selecting red, then highlight a little bit
like this you can create, or if you don't want to keep a border, you can just remove this one. So like this you can use different icons and images in Canva. Let's view this one. Now you can see our particular design is ready. Now if you want to download, for that one you just need to go over here, share option, click over there, and then you'll have the download option here. Let's click. I'll be downloading it in PNG. I'll increase this size. Let's click over to download, and it will just take some time to download. After downloading, you can just upload to random website where you can just sell t-shirt design, and like that you can earn money. Now if you want to download this one, then let's go over here, click on download. We'll be downloading in JPG. Increase the size and then click over download. It will take some time to download. And now let's go over here and add a view tab for our mockups. So by clicking here, you can see our particular page is here. We'll be uploading our image first. Let's select this one, and then it will be uploading. By the time we'll go to apps and search for mockup. Click here, and then let's go over here and we'll try to select a different color or a different person. So let's select this person. It will take some time, and then we'll zoom this one. Now let's go over to the uploads once again. We'll drag our particular image here. It will take some time. After that you can have the result. So let's zoom this one. Now you can see our particular design is on this person's t-shirt. So now let's go over here and click on download. We'll be downloading in JPG. Let's click, and it will be downloaded. So I hope you all understand about today's class. If you are having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care.
Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 6th lesson and our lesson topic is using Canva templates for t-shirt design inspiration. So in this class, you will be learning how to take inspiration from Canva templates for our t-shirt design, and we'll be designing our t-shirt. So let's go over to the Canva and see how we are going to take inspiration and how we are going to work with this one today. So after coming to the Canva, we just need to go over to the search option to access the templates. So for that, I'll be searching t-shirts. Let's click over t-shirt, and it will just bring us to the t-shirt templates, where you can access different type of templates here, and you can just take inspiration from each templates and see how it looks. So let's see some designs, and then we'll go for the next one. So we'll be trying to create something relatable to this one or this one. So we'll be trying to create this one. So let's click over this, and let's go over to the customize templates. So here you can see what type of templates we use and what are the different shapes, what are the different font style they use here. So as you can see, they use a font called this one. So take a note, we'll be using the same font style. We'll try to find a different one. Also we'll try to add some different shapes along with this one. So now let's go and create something like this. We'll be going back over here, create a design. Let's search for t-shirt, and let's click over here. So first of all, we have to select our particular background color, and then we can select our particular text. So we'll be going over here and selecting our particular background. We'll be taking black. So for today, we'll be using 3 particular words: leave, laugh, love.
So this three will be using. So for that one, let's go and add text. Everything will be in capital. First one is leave. Second one is laugh. Laugh. And then the third one is love. So our particular three texts are ready. Now let's align this. The size should be equal. So the first one is 110. The second one will make 110. And the third one also will make 110. Let's align this. Align this to center. Now let's search for the font style. So for this, let's go over here and we'll use this particular font style. So let's go and search for, we'll be using this. Let's click over this. Now you can see our particular font style has been changed, but it's not looking that good. We can use our own font. So for that one, let's click on this, align this to center, drag this. Now increase the size. We'll increase this, and you can just change the color for this also. If you select, let's go over to the effects. Effects will be adding this one. Let's change the color to yellow, or we'll make it hollow. And then if you want to add some icons, then you can add. I'll be adding some shapes. For that, I'll be going to elements, click on shapes, and then you can have different options here. I'll be using this one. Increase the width of this shape. Let's copy this one. We'll align this here, and again let's copy this. I'll put it here, and I'll put this one here. So now you can see our particular design has been ready. Now if you want to go over here and click, you can just download this one. So let's click over here and let's download this to PNG. And after that, you can just post it in particular website, and then you can earn money from this one. Now let's download this one by going over here, clicking on share. You'll have download option. We'll be downloading this one to JPG. Click over download, and it will take some time to download. After that, let's go over here to home, and we'll be selecting a custom size. For this one, we'll be taking 1000 by 1000, and it will just open another tab where you can do your particular mockup. So let's go and upload our particular image. Let's click over upload. Upload this one. It will take some time to upload. By the time, we'll go over to the apps. We'll search for mockup, and then let's click over mockups. We'll go here and we'll take a random image. We'll be taking this one this time. It will take some time to load. We'll arrange this. Now let's go over to the upload option and let's drag this one here. It will take some time. After that, you can have your result. So now you can see our particular t-shirt design is on her t-shirt. Let's zoom this one. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you are having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, Take care.
Hello
Bye.
everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 7th lesson and our lesson topic is customizing typography for impactful T-shirt designs. So in this class you will be learning how to customize the typography or the text in your particular T-shirt design. So I want to mention what is a typography. It is a type of art which helps to present the written language legible, readable and more approachable. So let's go over to the Canva and see how we are going to work with this one today. After coming over to the Canva, let's go over here, create a new design and search for t-shirt. T-shirt, and we have to click on this one. Let's click and it will just open another tab where you can do your particular design. So for first of all, I'll be selecting a photo. I'll be selecting this photo recently I used, and again I'll be using this one. So let's click over this, zoom this one, and then let's go over to the edit option and remove the background. After removing the background, I want to make this photo a cartoonish look. So let's go over to Google and search for cartoon filters for free. We'll go down, we'll search for this one and let's customize our particular photo. I already downloaded it, so I'll be just using this one, and it will take some time to rearrange or do its work. After that we'll be downloading and then we'll go over to Canva once again. So now you can see our particular photo is ready. I just made it little bit anime style. Now resize this. Let's go over to the edit option, remove the background once again for this photo, then select the background. We'll be taking the color black. Now rearrange the photo once again. We'll put it here and down we'll put some text. So for that one I'll be using this particular text. So the first one, let's copy this one. So we'll go over to the Canva and let's add our particular text here. Paste this one. We'll not arrange this, we'll just keep it here like that. Then let's go over to the next one. We'll take this, copy, we'll put another one, paste this, rearrange, we'll put it here. Then the next one, and the last one, this, copy, let's add a text, paste this one and done. Now you can see our particular text is ready. Now we have to arrange with our fonts, different styles, etc. For the first one, I'll just drag this, increase the size, align this properly. Let's go over to the font and search for this one. We'll use this. For the next one, you have to search this one. We'll arrange it later. We'll just select everything. Then for this one, and for the last one we'll be using this one. Now let's zoom this one. Let's try to align this. Let's zoom our particular design. First one, let's make it big. Align this here.
center. Then select the second one, make it the size of the first text, align this properly. Take the third one, increase the size once again for this one. Align this also. Now select the down one, align this also. Now select everything together, zoom out this one. We'll click on right, aligned elements, click on center. It's now in center. Now if you want to move this thing little up, we can just put up. And now our particular design is ready. Now let's go and change some colors for this one. Let's go for the first one. We'll put as yellow. Let's go over to the effects. We'll try to put some shadows or outline. Let's take an outline of red. For the next one, let's go and select the whole text, and then let's go and select some color. For this one, we'll select it to this or this. It's not visual, so we'll be selecting this color or blue. Go for the effects, add some this color, layers, bring it back. Let's come to the third one. Let's go over to the color. We'll use green. Effects, we'll put something neon, and then let's align this little bit. And then the last one, let's go over here, change it to red. Go over effects, we'll put this thickness, will reduce little bit. And now let's align this also. And now you can see our particular design is ready. Let's view this one. You can just go over to share, click over share, and then click over download it into PNG or JPG, and then you can upload wherever you want to upload. Now let's go and click over share and download this one. Increase the size and the quality. Click over download. It will take some time. Now let's go over here and click on create a design. We'll take a custom design. We'll be selecting this one. It will take some time to load. After that, let's go over to the upload our particular design. It will just take some time. We'll go over apps, search for mockup, click here. We'll go down and we'll be selecting this random design. So now let's arrange this. You can edit this also if you want. So let's go over to the photos or the educative. So let's go over to the upload option, and now let's put this particular image here. It will take some time to load. After loading, you can see our particular design on the t-shirt. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you are having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care. Goodbye.
Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 9th lesson and our lesson topic is designing holiday and seasonal t-shirt with Canva. So in this class you will be learning about how to create a design which is related to holiday, and you can use this thing for your holiday purpose. So now let's go over to the Canva and see how we're going to do this one today.
After coming over to the Canva, let's go over here and search for t-shirts. Let's click on this one and it will just open another window where you can just design your particular t-shirt. So let's go over to the elements. Let's try to use the theme as our summer holiday. So let's write about summer. And then you will have lots of different type of graphics over here. Then this is the photos. Also, you can just do one thing. You can just go over here and take some inspiration from this one. Summer t-shirt. So let's see here. You can just see different type of summer holiday style design. We'll try to create like this, but not with the same image or the templates. We are just going to use something else over here. So for that one, let's go over to the elements. Let's take some shapes. So the first one we'll just put like this. We'll decrease this one. We'll align this over here. And then next we'll just make copy of this particular one. Now let's put it over here. This one. We'll try to keep the same distance between each one. The center one will keep like this. So you can see our particular design first step is ready. Now let's go and change the color. Let's go over here and change the color one by one. So we'll go like this and then we'll start with this one. First one will keep like this. Second one this one. Third one this. Fourth one like this. Fifth like this. So you can see our particular thing is now ready. Now let's go and click over here. Let's download this thing with a transparent background. So let's download afterwards. So now let's go and add another page. Let's click on the page. Let's go over here and select our particular background color as black. We are going to use this thing for black, or you can just keep it as white. Let's keep white. Let's go over elements. Let's go over to the frame option. Let's select this one, this particular frame. Zoom this, align this over here. And now let's go and add our particular whichever we downloaded. So now let's go over here and put it over here. It will just upload. Let's put this particular image over here. Rotate this one however you want. I'll just keep like this. Now let's go and start adding some elements. So let's go over to the elements. Let's search for summer. After going over to the summer, you can just select any other type of graphics from here. Let's add this one. Let's zoom this, and now we'll just crop from here till this much. We'll try to use a square for this. So now let's go and use a square to remove this particular part. Only till this much we'll keep. So let's go over to the elements once again. Click on square. Click on square shape till here, and then change the color to white. So you can see it's now not there. If you want to move a little bit like this, it's okay. Now you can hide this part also. For that one, let's go over here and try to add a semicircle. Or one thing you can just do is like to select our particular image. Let's go over here, and if you want to erase this one, let's click on this. Let's go and do some adjustment for this one. Now let's see how it looks. It's still there. Again, we can just go over here and then let's see. It's still there. Let's go and select this one, image, background. Now let's see. Now we can see it's not fully covered. Let's undo this one. So we'll keep like this only, then it will be looking nice. So now you can see it's looking nice. We just align everything. If you just try to remove those background, it will take some time and you will not able to do that one. Now let's select this one. Let's go over to our image. Let's go to the adjustment, decrease the brightness. We'll just decrease it and you can see it's like this. Now if you want to add a sun over here, you can just add a sun. So let's go and search for a sun. Let's use this particular one. We'll make it dark also. We'll put it over here. Let's change the color to black. So now you can see our particular sun is there. Now let's add some trees. And then let's go over to the graphics. Sea trees or beach trees, whichever you want. Let's bring it over here. We'll just send this layer to back, or let's go over to the layers option. We'll just place it over here. So you can see the particular thing is quite ready. You can add some more trees if you want. So now let's try to arrange this particular thing. We'll just arrange it. Let's go over to the layers. Let's select everything, whichever we want. This one, only these two. We'll just move like this. We'll make it in center. We'll remove this particular part. And now I think it's quite done. Now let's try to add our particular text. So let's go over to the text option. Let's add a text box. Summer holiday. Let's make it capital. Let's select everything, change the color to black. Let's go over to the fonts. Let's use this particular font and see how it looks. Increase the size. We'll make the H capital. H capital. Now let's go and select the color as red. Let's go over to the effects. Let's add this one. Decrease this one a little bit. And then if you want to add some more text, you can just add those more text also over here. So I hope you'll understand till this much. Now let's go and download this particular image also. We'll download this thing with a transparent background, so we can just put it anywhere we want. Let's click on download. It will take some time to download. Now let's go and click on this, open a new t-shirt design. Let's do the mockup. For this one, let's search t-shirt. Then let's select this. Let's select this particular image over here. We'll resize this one. After resizing, then let's go and upload our particular design. Now let's put it over here, and it will take some time to upload, and then you can see our particular design over here. So you can see our particular design is over here. Now you can just simply upload it in wherever you want to upload, and then you can just earn money from this one. So I hope you all understand till this much. Now let's go and download this one. Let's click on download, JPG, increase the size, quality, and click on download, and it will be downloaded. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you are having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care. Goodbye.
Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 10th lesson and our lesson topic is designing abstract and geometric t-shirt in Canva. So in this class you will be learning something new about the t-shirt designing. So let's go over to the Canva and see what we are going to learn today. So let's go over here and click on create a design, and we'll be going and searching for t-shirts. Let's click over t-shirt and it will just open another tab where you can do your particular t-shirt design. So today we will be working with geometric. So let's go over to the elements and search for geometric shape. I already searched before, so I'll be clicking on here, and let's go over to the graphs. So here you can see so many geometric shapes are present, and you can just use any one of these. So let's explore some, and after that we'll be using some random geometric shape. So I'll be using this particular geometric shape. I'll just paste it here, arrange this. I'll make a copy. For copying you have to press Alt and then select the particular subject and drag it. Now I'll be selecting some more shapes. For that one, let's go over down and see which shapes we can use. So we'll be using this particular shape. Let's select this, resize this one, align this to center, and now let's go and add some more shapes. For that one, I'll be using this particular shape here. I'll click over here, I'll paste it, I'll arrange this one, and now let's make a copy of this. We'll put it here. This also will put it here. Now select all the shapes together, and now resize this one, align this here. Now after resizing, we have to select everything once again, press Alt. I'll make another copy of this, I'll put it here. So now you can see our particular design is quite ready, but I'll just add in some more. I'll rotate this to 180 degree even for this one, and now you can see our particular design is ready. Now let's go over to the download option. We'll download this. After downloading, we'll go over to the home option and search for our custom size. We'll be using 1000 by 1000 because we are going to do a mock-up. It will just open another tab, and then let's go over here to upload option, upload our particular image, this one. We'll put it here, and it will take some time. By the time we'll go to over apps, search for mockup, and then we'll be selecting this particular app. Let's go over here and select a particular person. We'll be selecting this one. It will take some time to load. Then we'll be resizing this. Let's go over to the upload option. We'll take our particular design, we'll drag it here, and it will just show us our particular design on a t-shirt, how it will be looking. So as you can see, our particular design is on the t-shirt. So let's zoom this one. You can see it's looking good. Now you can just go over share and then click to download. Let's select this, increase the size and quality, and click on download. So after that, you can just post it anywhere, or if you want to make t-shirt, you can make t-shirt.
So I hope you all understand about today's class. If you are having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, practice more. Take care. Goodbye. Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 11th lesson and our lesson topic is designing geometric text T-shirts in Canva. So in this class, you will be learning about how to create geometric text with the help of Canva and implement those text in your particular T-shirt design. So now let's go over to our Canva and see how we are going to create this one. After coming over to the Canva, you'll have this type of interface. So now let's go and click on create a design. Here you'll have lots of options. You need to search for T-shirts. So you can see the first one is T-shirt. Then let's click on this one and it will just open another tab where you can just do your particular design. Now let's go over to the elements and search for geometric background or colorful background. Let's choose the colorful background. So after that, you will have lots of options such as graphics, photos, videos. I'm going to choose the photos option and let's click on the photos. And you can see there are different type of colorful background there. I'm going to choose this one, this particular one. I'll just drag it over here and you can see our particular thing is over here. So now let's zoom this one. After zooming, you can just adjust the transparency however you want. If you don't want to adjust, keep it like this. So now let's go over to the text option. Let's add a text box and let's type here something New York. New York. And then let's select our particular text and make it capital. Now let's go over to our font section and let's search for 210. So you will have different type of fonts over here. You can just choose any one of this. I'll be using this one. This one is perfect for our design. So now let's increase the size and let's crop our particular image till this much. Let's select our text once again. Let's go over to the color of the text and select white. So now you can see our particular New York is having this colorful background in the word. And then here you can see this part. So we are going to remove this particular part. So for that one, I'll just crop it till here. This also till here. Here also I'll be cropping. And this side also I'll be cropping. So now you can see we are having this particular part over here. Now you can just simply download this one and put it in your particular T-shirt design. I'll be downloading this one later. Now let's add another page and now we are going to do the second one. The second method is for different type of font. So you can use this for any other font apart from this particular font. You can see like 210 this font. So we are going to use another font. Let's add this one. Let's increase this. Let's write over here again New York or something London. London. And then increase this one. After increasing, let's select everything. Let's go over to the font section and then let's use this particular style of font like handwriting. We'll be using this particular one. So you can see our particular font is here. Now let's go and add a shape behind this one. Let's change the color. we'll keep as white. We'll just change the color later. Let's use a particular shape over here. Let's take this particular shape, increase it till this much, and then let's change the color. Let's make this layer. Let's put it here, click over here, and this is up only. Now let's select everything, or let's change the color of our particular text first. Let's select this. Let's go over here, select white, and then bring it over here, layer. Let's move our particular background back, and now you can see London is here with this black background. So let's resize this one, particular one. For this one, I'll just drag, select this particular text. Now I can resize this, can make it a little bit small, and then let's put it over here, and done. Now we are going to download this particular image. So let's select once again, shift, or select like this. Let's drag this upward, and done. Now let's go over here, click on share, download. We'll be downloading only the second page for now, or let's download only second page only. So let's click on download. It will take some time to download, and then afterward your particular image will be downloaded. Now let's go over to Canva home once again. Let's open another t-shirt design. Now we are going to upload our particular image over here, whichever we used here. Let's zoom this one, go over uploads, bring it over here, crop this till this much. Now let's go and edit this particular image. We can just remove this particular background. Here you can see we're having a problem. We can just remove the background. Let's click on remove background. So you can see our particular, that white part has been removed. Now one thing you can just do is like go over here, this one, select cherry. Let's select the color to white, and this one to white. So now you can see we are having one issue over here. We have to crop our particular image. And done. Now you can see we can easily create this geometrical text with the help of Canva, and you can implement in your particular designs. So now let's click over to download. Let's download this one. Let's download this in JPG format. Increase the size. It will be downloading. And let's download our first image. Let's click over here and download only the first image. Download. Let's upload this one over here, and the second one also will be waiting for that. Let's upload this. So these two are uploaded over here. Now let's go and open another t-shirt tab where we'll do the mockups. So for this one, let's go over to the app option. Let's search for mockup. Mockups. Let's click over here. You'll have this one. Let's click on this. You can see here the t-shirt mockups are here. Let's select a particular t-shirt mockup. It will take some time to load. Let's zoom this one and let's add another page where we'll add this particular girl. Now let's go over our upload. And the second one, it didn't appear, so we'll be selecting once again. Zoom this one, upload, and New York. So here you can see London is here. You can just put it over any t-shirt and you can just make your own t-shirt design. Then now let's go and click on download. Let's download this thing in JPG format. Increase the size, click on download. It will take some time to download, and afterwards your particular design will be ready for publishing anywhere you want. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you're having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care.
Hello
Goodbye.
everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 12th lesson and our lesson topic is creating vintage and retro t-shirt design in Canva. So in this class, you'll be learning about how to create vintage and retro style t-shirt with the help of Canva. After coming over to the Canva, let's go over here and search for t-shirt. Then it will just open another tab where you can do your particular design. The first one I'll be doing with a text, and the second one I'll be trying to use some shapes and I'll try to create that one. So for this one, let's go over here and let's add our particular text over here. So I just copied our text. Now let's go and paste it over here. So I'm going to use this particular text, but not like this. I'll make some separate lines for this one. Let's add another text box, or let's copy this particular thing by clicking on Alt. You have to drag this one, then you're having a copy of this one. So the first one I'll just remove. It does not matter. And from this one I'll remove this part. Before that, I'll just make a copy of this. This one I'll cut, and from here I'll just cut this particular part. Here also I'll just cut the front part of our particular text, this part. This part I'll just keep. So I'll just make a copy first. Let's remove this particular part as long as delete this. Let's make a copy for this also. Delete this one, and we'll just delete this top. Let's delete this particular part also. So now we are having our text ready. So it's written, it does not matter how slow you go as long as you don't stop. So this one we are going to use. First I'll select everything. Let's make it capital. Now we have to arrange. Before that one we'll just select. Let's go over to the font option and let's try to find a particular font for our particular design. So we are going to make something vintage. So try to search for a vintage or retro font. So retro, you can see this one is there.
Let's apply this. This not educated. This is not looking that good. Let's use this one. So we are going to use this particular one. Now let's align everything. I think we can make our particular text, this one, separate also. So let's make like this. We'll just remove this go, and we'll remove this particular part. Now let's increase the size. Let's increase till this much. This will increase till here. Make it little large, so it's coming like this. Now this one also will make large. We'll move everything like this, and we'll just put everything. This one also, you can drag it till this much. Y is okay. Then the next one, increase this, align this again. After increasing, I'll be showing you how to do this one. This is the initial stage of our particular design. And the last one is stop. Now let's select everything and try to bring it in center. So everything is aligned center. Now if you want to increase the size of it, you can just increase. Let's select this one. Let's try to make it a little bit large. Or if you don't want to make it large, you can just make it small also. How much you want. Now let's go and click on share. Let's download this one. Download. I'll be selecting transparent background. Increase the size, and it's downloading. Now let's go and add our another page. Let's click on this. It will just take some time to load, and then let's upload our particular file over here. We'll just drag it over here, and it will just take some time to upload. You can see it's already here. Now one thing you can just do, you can do one thing, go over here and select everything. You can rotate this thing to 45 degree, and then you can just resize this, so it will help to create our particular design. Or you can just rotate from there if you want. So I'll do from here. Let's go and download this one. Let's click on download. Everything will be same. It's now downloading. Let's go over to this particular design. Let's upload this particular file. So now you can see it's over here. We'll zoom in, zoom out later. We'll just do our first work, and then we'll move on for the zoom in and zoom out part. So now we are going to edit our particular photo. So let's click over here, and let's go over here to do tone. Let's click on this one, and here you can see you can just change the color of your particular image. This is not a text now, this is an image. So the first one, I'll use this green. You can just change the color from here, highlight and shadows. So I'll be selecting something darker one, and this one I'll select darker, or let's select this one. Let's select this only, and now we can see our particular image color has been changed. Now let's make a duplicate for this one. Let's click on duplicate. So you can see we are having a duplicate. We'll just align the duplicate over here. We'll work with this duplicate later. Now let's go and do the same. So let's select yellow. Now let's select for our highlight this particular color. Now let's make another copy of this one. Let's create duplicate. Then again we'll be doing the same. Let's go over to the edit image, duotone. We'll be selecting blue. Let's select this one. Let's go over blue, and then let's make it a little bit deep. Click on this. We'll be selecting highlight, also blue. Done. The next one I'll be selecting color red. So you can see again we're having this particular duplicate over here. We'll do the same. Let's click on this. Let's select, go over to the highlight, select this, select red, and done. So our particular this thing is ready. Now let's go over here to file, click on file, go over to the settings and bring the rulers and guides. So this will help us to make some particular sections which will have the exact size. I'll use it over this one, 12, or let's go and use it here, 11. Or 10 we can just use. Let's use in 11. The next one we'll just use over here in center, 9. The next one we'll use over here. So you can see we're having 3 different parts. Now let's select everything. Let's click on the position, and here you can see the layers. So you can see our 4 layers is having 4 different color. You can just change the layers. I'll just take the red one behind, then the blue one, green one will keep up, let's adjust little bit more because this part is not aligned properly. Now let's go and arrange it like this till this much. Go over to green. We'll just crop this till here. Now let's select yellow. We'll crop this till here and bring it till here. Green also will make till here, this much. Blue will select till here and till this much, and red will make till here. and this much. Now let's zoom this one. Now you can see we're having 4 different color for this particular text. Now let's go to the layer once again, select the green layer. We'll just move this little bit up. We'll just crop this little bit. Let's select the yellow one. We'll crop the yellow one little bit also. You can just remove the guides also for your better work. So we're removing the guides. Now let's decrease this one. For blue also same. So now you can see this thing is ready. Now let's zoom out. Let's select everything once again. Let's go over to the rotation. Let's rotate to 45 degree. Now you can see our particular text is ready. Now let's zoom the size. Let's zoom this one. Now let's change our particular background color to black. It will look good on black or something gray tone. Let's customize the black one. So in black you can see our particular text. So let's go add some more elements on our particular design. For this one, let's add over here grunge effect we're using over here. Let's go and use this particular one. So I'll just put it over here. You can see it's already in black color. You can just change the color if you're having a white background. So here it's not white background, it's black one. So we are just using this one. And now you can see our particular design is ready. Also you can just make another one, make a duplicate of this one. Let's select this one. Let's change the color to white. This also will just change to white color, and done. Like this you can just create your own design. Now let's go and download this. Click on download. Let's download the first one, and then afterwards you can just have a mock-up for this one. Now let's go and create our next one. For the next one, let's open T-shirt. Then here we're going to use some shapes. I'll take a rectangle. I'll just adjust this one. Then I'll make a copy of this. Let's select everything and drag, make it short or make it small like a triangle, and then let's create copies of this one. select everything once again, and then let's drag this. Now you're having this one. Now you can just change the color, this one as red, this one as this color, and this. So we are having these colors. Now let's zoom this one. Here we can see our particular thing is quite good now. Let's change the background color to black, or let's keep it white only. Let's select everything, drag it over here, and then let's click on download. Download as transparent background. Let's click on download. It will take some time to download. Afterwards, we'll just open another page over here, decrease the size. Let's go and add a particular frame on it. We're going to use a round frame, or you can just take any type of frame you want. We are going to use the round one only, so I'll put it over here. Adjust the size. Let's drag it over here. It will take some time to download, and then you can just use the transparency, increase or decrease. Now let's add some more elements on our particular design. Let's go and add some humanoid person. Let's search for couple with shadows. I'll change the color to black. Let's rotate this to 90. Let's go and choose the graphics. You can see here different type of elements are there. You can just select any one of this. If you want to use this one, you can just use this one, like this. You can just use a like this one. So if you want, let's try to use that one. Let's zoom this one, put it in center, and like this you can just create. I want my particular persons to be center, so I'm not going to use this particular one. Let's stick with this one only. Zoom in. To center. Let's add a tree behind, tree shadow or flower shadow, anything you can just use there. I'm going to use this particular one. Or let's use a love shadow. Love shadow. Let's search this one. Let's place it over here. Let's place it here. Let's go and change the color to white. One, we have to upload this particular file over here and our this design. We're going to use this one, this black one. We're going to upload this also. So let's upload. It's uploading. Now let's go over here. Let's click on app, then go over here and search for mockups. Let's click on mockups. Click on this. Let's select a person. With white background only. If you having a black background, you can use those images. If you are having a white background, then you have to use a white images there. One thing you can just do is like go over here, click on this, click on transparency background, and it will take some time to download. Again, let's select the first one, download. For this also we'll do the same. Let's click on this, download the first page, select the transparency, and it will take some time to download. Let's go over here. We'll just arrange the person size. If you want to edit the person over here, you can just edit. Now let's go on upload. We'll just upload these two particular images. The first one I'll use over here. It will take some time. Let's add another one. Go over mockups. Let's click on this. Let's select this particular person over here. You can see the first one. It's coming dark. If you're having a darker t-shirt, then you can just have that look over here. Select this one once again. Adjust the size. And then go over to the upload. Let's put our particular image over here, and it will take some time to load. And then you can just see your particular image. So you can see this one is over here and this one over here. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you're having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care.
Hello everyone.
Goodbye.
And welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 13th lesson and our lesson topic is designing cartoon character based t-shirt with Canva. So in this class, you'll be learning about how to create cartoonish or anime type of t-shirt design. And now let's go over to the Canva and see how we are going to do this one. After coming over to the Canva, you'll have this type of interface. Now let's go over to here and search for t-shirt. Let's click on this one. It will just open another tab where you can just design your particular t-shirt design. Now let's try to add some frame over here. So let's go over here and let's find out the frames. Let's click on frame. Here you can see different type of frames are there. Let's explore this type of frame. If you want to use this type of frame, then you can just use it. Or else you can just go over here, select this one, and you can see
many other type of frame are there. You can select any one of them. So I'm trying to use a frame which is not a symmetrical size, a random size will be there. So let's find out which one we can use. I think I'm going to use this particular one, or let's go over this one once again and we'll just see which one we can just use. So let's use this one. Let's make it large and place it in center. And now let's make a copy of this one by pressing on Alt, and if you drag this one, you're having a copy of this. We'll just keep this thing over here and let's use this particular frame, the first one first. So now let's go back and search for anime. Here you can see different type of anime is there, like you can see graphics are there, then photos, videos. We're going to use photos or graphics. So let's see first the photos. Here you can see we're not getting that type of anime like we want. So let's go over to the graphics. Graphics one, you are having different type of animes are here. Let's try to put this one over here. I think this is not suitable, so let's put this. Let's just remove this one and let's try to put this one over here. It's not going with our particular frame. So this one we can just use. This one is coming good. Now let's select our particular graphics there. Let's align this one. If you want to make it large, you can just make it large. If you want to make it like normal, you can just make it normal. So as you can see, our particular frame is having the photo or the graphics. Now let's select the second one and let's go and use a color on it. We are going to use a color. Let's try to use this one, or let's use this. Make it large. Select our second frame, then click on right, and then let's go over to the layer, send it to back. We'll just align this over here. Let's select the outer one, rotate it, make it large. Now let's go and change the color once again. We'll just use a different color now. Let's use yellow or purple. Purple we're going to use. So it's quite ready. Now let's select everything. Let's drag it to center. And afterwards, let's go and change our background color. Let's select black. So I'm selecting black. Let's try to change this color once again. If we use white, how it will look. Let's use another color. So you can just take another color and you can just work with this one, because your t-shirt design should look attractive. So let's try to use this one. This one I think perfect for our particular design. Zoom a little bit and then done. Now let's try to add some different text for our particular design. So first one, I'm going to use joy. Let's add a text. Let's write joy. Let's make it capital. Increase the size. Select the text. Let's go and change the text font as this one. Now change the color to yellow. Let's put it over here. Let's do some more customization so you don't feel like it's hiding, but the particular word will be readable. So let's select this one. Let's send it backward. Again, send it to back. Let's decrease the transparency for this one. Let's go and make it large. Now I want to add something in Japanese. So let's go over to the Google, search for English to Japanese. English to Japanese. I'll just write over here, I love you. I love you. So here you can see the particular Japanese text is here. Let's go and copy this one. Let's go over our particular text. Let's add a text. Paste this one. Make it 120. We'll customize our first text also. Now let's select everything. Let's go over to the color option. Let's make it white. Let's change the font style. Lazy dog. Let's rotate this to like this. This one also will try to bring up because bring forward. And now let's add some more text on this one. Text such as live the life. Live the life, select everything. Let's go over here and put it as 110. Let's go over here, arrange this one, select this particular text. Let's change the font style to this one, and then let's go over to the text style. You can see here different text style is there. You can just use this one. Let's go over here. Color will select red. Italic we can make, or we can give underscore also. Let's go. Let's select an effect for this particular text. Let's make it curve. We'll put it over here. We're not making this one symmetrical. We'll just put it over here. This one also here. We'll just rotate this like this much. This also will try to rotate like this. Now let's select everything once again. Let's go and change the color to purple. It's not visible, so one thing you have to see that the color combinations are matching over here with your background color, with your outer color, everything. If you want to do this one, let's select blue. It's dark blue. So now let's go and select a lighter one. Lighter one, you can see this one will select. We'll just give a underscore for this one. And now let's add some stickers. So let's add sticker for this. Now add some love and all. You know, anime, how things will be there for anime. Now let's try to add some more love. Love anime. Let's go over here and try to find something love. So let's use this particular one. So this is our particular design. Now let's go and just download this one. Let's click on download. We'll download in two formats. One is PNG, normal. Then another one is transparent background. So whenever we are going to put this thing in white t-shirt, it will come. Sometimes if you want to put in black t-shirt, it will just come over there. So now let's go and do the mockup. For mockup, let's select another tab for t-shirt. Now let's go and go to app, search for mockup, mockups, select this. Let's go over here and click on this one. Let's zoom this. Let's create a duplicate of this page. So we're having two different pages. Arrange this. The first one, we're going to upload this one and this one over here. So first one, we are going to use this particular one. Let's put it over here and see how it looks. So you can see how it's looking. Let's zoom and find out. So it's looking good with our particular design. Now let's put the next one. Let's put it over here and wait for some time. Afterwards it will be appearing there. So now you can see the black one also is here. If you use a black t-shirt, then you can just put this one directly, or if you want some contrast or something, then you can just put this particular black background design in a white t-shirt. So now let's see our particular image. Let's click over here and you can see how it's look, and this one look like this. So this is our two particular design. So this is our two particular mock-up for a single design. So I hope you will understand about this class. If you are having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then,
Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 14th lesson and our lesson topic is designing nature and wildlife inspired T-shirts in Canva. So in this class you'll be learning about how to create a T-shirt design taking the inspiration from nature and the wildlife. So now let's go to the Canva and let's see how we are going to create this one. So after coming over to the Canva, you'll have this type of interface. So now let's go and click on this one, create a design. After that, let's search for T-shirt. And let's click on this one. It will just open another tab where you can just create your own design. So now we have to take some elements. Before that, I want to change my background color. So let's go over here and change the background color to black. So this is our particular background. And now let's go over to the elements. In elements, we'll be taking mountains, forest, and ocean or sea. So now let's search for mountains. Mountain. Then let's go over to the graphics. In graphics, you can see there are lots of mountain graphics. You can just take any one of them and then you can just create your own design. So let's search for a perfect mountain for our perfect design. Here you can see we are having all three elements which I want, but I just want to show you separately all the elements. Now let's find out. Let's use this particular one. We'll just drag it over here. You can see this is grainy, so we're not going to use this one. So let's use another one. Here you can see already the trees are there. So I'm going to remove these trees by adding hills. Mountains, you will have hills. So let's add hills. We'll arrange it over here because we want to add a moon also. Let's try to add a grayish type of hill. This one. This one is not coming good. We'll try to use this particular one. This is not coming good. Let's add another one which we can cover our particular trees, or let's change our image because it's not coming that good. Let's search for mountain once again. Let's select something which will be suitable for our particular design. Okay, let's add this. Then we'll be adding this one. And now let's add our particular forest. So now let's go and search for forest. Let's go over to the graphics and let's try to add our forest over here.
Or let's add something else, some other type of forest. Let's go and change the image color. We'll just go over to the adjustment, make it dark. Let's select our this particular one, adjust it, make it dark. And here we'll just put C. Let's try to find a particular C. Let's add this one. Over here, and the sand beach. We'll just crop this particular part, which one we don't want. Layers will go. Now we can see our particular design is quite ready. Now let's adjust the color for this also. Let's go to adjustment. Temperature will make it cooler tone. Brightness also will make it dim. This also brightness dim. Temperature cooler. This one also will make it little bit dim, not too much. Now let's add our particular moon. I want a semicircle moon. Let's search for moon. Let's go over here, and you can see there are different type of moon are there. You can just take any one of this. I can see this one with clouds. I'll just change the clouds color to this one. Decrease the moon size. We'll align it here. Now let's go and add some animals. So which are the animals will stay near to sea? First one, I'll just put a fish. Let's use this particular one. Rotate this little bit. Send this back. This fish are jumping. Now let's go and put some animal such as a tiger near to the forest. Let's use this one. we'll go and we'll change all the color to black. This also black. Let's change this to white and this to black. This also black. This also black. So now you can see our particular tiger is here. Now let's add some birds because those are flying. Birds. Let's add this one. Let's change the color to white. And you can see our particular image is quite ready. You can change this color also if you want. If you don't want to change, you can keep like this, and then you can just download this one. You can put different text, or if you don't want to put different text, you can just keep it like that. Maybe we can try to add some stars. Let's select some stars. This one. Let's send this layer to back. And now you can see our particular image or the design is ready. Now let's go and select everything, or let's edit this thing a little bit more. Contrast will change. We'll just do this, some minor changes. I think the beach is too much light. Let's select the water. We'll also decrease the shadow, white, black areas. So I guess now it's ready. Now let's go and download this one. Let's click over download, upscale it. We'll download in two formats. One is with background and one is with transparent background. So these two are downloading. By the time, let's go over here. Let's click on another t-shirt. It will just open another tab where we'll just go to app. Let's search for mockups, and then let's select this one. Let's click on mockups. Let's select this particular person and let's make another copy of it. Now let's resize. Same as this one. Resize it and done. Now let's go and upload our particular images over here. Now let's go over here and put this also over here. Transparent one. The first one we'll just put like this. It will take some time to load. Afterwards you'll get your particular design. and second one you can just put this one, and let's see how it looks. So it's also same. Now let's view this one. Let's click over here and you can see the particular one. If you want to zoom, let's zoom this one. So you can see our particular t-shirt design is on this t-shirt. Now you can just put this design on any color. If you want to put in black, it will look nice, and you can just put it wherever you want to put. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you're having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care. Hello everyone, and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today's our 15th lesson, and our lesson topic is crafting modern t-shirt designs with Canva. So in this class, you'll be learning about how to create some modern t-shirt designs with Canva. So now let's go over to the Canva and see how we are going to do this today. After coming over to the Canva, you'll have this type of interface. So now let's go over here and click on create a design, and let's search for t-shirt. Let's click on this one, and today we're going to use a black background. Mostly we're using that one. So whenever we're just putting this particular design to any other t-shirt, it will just look nice. And we are just downloading this thing in transparent background, so you can just put in different color design educated view. You can just put in different color t-shirt. So now let's go and select our particular background to black. Now let's add our particular text. This is a text based one, so we are going to write D. Will not put any space. The bro code, let's make it alphabet. Let's go and select some fonts. We are going to use some good fonts. For that one, we'll just explore over here. And then let's go down and let's try to find some good fonts. Let's use this one. This one is good. I'm going to remove this particular word bro, and then we'll just separate everything. Now we're going to make 2 copies. So for that one, let's click on Alt and drag this over here. Now let's remove this code part, and then let's make another one, and then let's remove this part. So delete. Now let's align this over here. We'll just remove this particular thing, particular text box from our particular design now only. So now we can see we are having that space. So now we are using this particular space, and we'll just put our bro over here. So let's put bro. Let's make it around 100. Now let's go and change the font, something like this. Or let's use this one. Or let's select something handwriting. We'll just keep like this, big letter bro. Okay, so we are going to use this particular one. Before that, let's try something else also. I think this one looks good. We'll just place it over here, rotate this like this. We'll send this one behind, send it to back, send it to back. And now let's select our particular text. Let's make it large. Now bring this thing over here. We don't need that. Let's arrange a little bit more. Let's put the over here. Now let's go and change the color. Let's select a color red, color red for bro. Let's select red. If you make it full alphabet capital, then it will look like this. If you make like this, it will look like this. Now let's add some more things to it. Let's go over to the effects. If you want to add the neon effect, you can just use that one. If you want to use the glitch effect, you can just use, or you can just add a shadow if you want. I'll use this neon one over here. Let's change the color. Let's go over here, make it full red. For this, we're going to change the color to a grayish one. And for we'll just go over here and let's use the same color. Now let's select everything. Let's align this to center. And now if you want to add some more text, like below of this particular text, you can just add those text over here also. Now let's customize this one also. Let's add some effects. Let's go over to the shadow option or glitch option. Let's select a different color. And for this, we'll just go over here and we'll make it hollow. We'll increase the thickness. Let's try to change the color to blue. Or let's put it yellow. Let's try to decrease the thickness once again. So now you can see our particular design is quite ready. Let's make it large. Align it to center. And then let's download this one. Before that, let's change this color also to yellow or to blue. Let's keep as yellow. And now let's align this little bit more. Okay, so now let's go and download this one. Go over here, download as transparent background. Let's increase the size. Download. It will take some time to download, and then we'll do the mockup. I also want to download this thing with the black background. So now let's click over here. Let's go here and use this black background. So let's wait for this one also. Now you can see our particular designs are ready. Now let's go and add our t-shirt frame once again. Now let's do the mockup. Let's search for the mockups. Let's add this. Let's add another image today. We're going to use this particular one. Let's zoom this first, and let's make a copy of this one. Now let's upload our particular files over here. So you can see both are uploading. Now let's put the first one over here and wait for some time. So after loading, you will be able to see the design over here. So you can see the design. Also, if you want to put this design over here, you'll be able to see this design. Because our particular background is white, that's why this particular part D is not visible, but here it's visible. So now let's zoom this one. You can see our particular design. Here also you can see the particular design, but this is not visible. This is mainly for our darker color. So you can just put it in any darker color t-shirt. So I hope you all understand till this much. Now let's go and download this. Let's click on download. Download to JPG. Increase the size and the quality, and then click on download. Then it will be downloaded, and you can just use wherever you want to use. You want to sell, you can do that one also. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you are having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care. Goodbye.
Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 16th lesson and our lesson topic is design beautiful text effect in T-shirt with Canva. So in this class, you'll be learning about how to put some beautiful text design in your particular t-shirt design with the help of Canva. So now let's go and let's open Canva on our Chrome. After coming over to the Canva, you will have this type of interface. So now let's go and search for t-shirts. The first one we have to select, and it will just open another window where we'll be able to do our particular t-shirt design. So now we have to select some elements, some photos, and many more. So the first one I'm going to use as a color background, colorful background. Let's go and take a colorful background for our particular image. So let's take this one, and now let's go and select another one. Let's select for a lion. Let's take a lion image, and then we'll be using that particular lion's image over here. So let's try to use this particular one. We'll select this one, align it to center, and let's try to remove the background of this particular image. So let's wait for some time. It will just remove the background, and afterwards you can see our particular image is ready.
Now what you have to do, let's go over to the share, click on download, download it in JPG, increase the size, and let's wait for the download. By that time, let's add another page. So you can see it's downloading. We'll be uploading this particular photo over here. Let's upload. Now let's put it over here, align it. After aligning, one thing you can just do is like, let's go over to the elements, let's cut it. We'll take some frame, so we're going to use frame with the alphabets. Here you can see letters. Let's click on this one. So we're going to write king, so let's put K first, I N G, king. We have to make everything in same size. I'll align it over here. I also same size, N also same size, and G also same. So now you can see our particular frames are ready. Now what we have to do is that let's go over to the upload once again, and let's drag this particular image over here. Then select this image, zoom this one, and we have to align this image over here. So you can see our K is looking like it's disappeared, but it's already there. We'll just show you. Now let's use this one once again. Let's drag it. Let's put it over here. Select this, zoom this one, align this. For I also same thing happened. Now we'll do for N and G also. Let's select, drag it till this much. Now drag it down, align it. Now you can see N also disappeared, G also will do same. Let's drag it and put it over here once again. Now you can see our particular text is ready. Now let's remove this particular image from our frame. So now you can see it's there. Now let's download this one. Let's click on download, select the page. We'll be selecting only the second page and click on download. Another thing you can just do, download this thing with a transparent background. So let's select PNG, transparent background, and click on download. So you can use this PNG also over here. I'm going to use the PNG only. Let's wait for this one. Now PNG has been downloaded. We'll just drag it over here and we'll upload it here. Now let's put it over here once again. Put this particular photo. Let's go for the edit option. Remove the background. It will take some time to remove the background. Afterwards, you'll see only the lion. Here you can see only the lion. Let's decrease the lion's brightness and all. Let's go over to the adjustment, brightness. I'll just decrease the transparency a little bit. And now let's go and put this particular image over here. So now let's go and put our particular text image over here. Let's put this one. So you can see our particular image is over here now. Let's drag this one and align this. Now you can see it's aligning with our particular image. Now if you want to add stroke, you can add, but it's coming like square stroke. Let's go over to the image for the first one. Before that, let's go for the layers, show layers. Let's select this one, Let's edit this particular photo. Let's decrease the transparency a little bit more or increase it. Make the line color different. Now let's go and select this particular one, the second layer. Go over to the layers, select the first one. Let's go over to the image, and here you can have the different type of effects, shadows, and many more. You can just go through this one. If I select any one of this, it will just change the color. Let's add an effect. Let's put glow, increase the blur amount a little bit. Now let's go and select once again the layer of the first one. Select this one. Let's go and decrease the transparency for this. And now if you want to use some different color also, you can just use, or you can just expand the image however it is. If you are feeling like you want to expand, you can just expand. If you don't want to expand, it's okay. If you want to change the background color, you can just change the background color also. I'll just keep like this. And now let's go and click on download. We'll be downloading this particular image, the third one. Click on download, select JPG, and then done. It will take some time to download. Afterwards you can just put it on your particular t-shirt design. So now let's go and open another tab where we'll do the mockups. So for mockup, let's go and click on apps, search for mockup, and then click on this. We'll select this particular person. Let's zoom this one. Let's upload our particular photo over here. Now let's put it over here, and it will take some time to upload. Afterwards you will get your particular result. So now you can see how it looks. Let's zoom this one. Let's zoom this, and you can see how it looks. So you can create like this different type of t-shirt design, and then you can just upload this thing wherever you want to upload. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you are having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care. Goodbye.
Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 17th lesson and our lesson topic is T-shirt design from scratch. So in this class, I'm going to show you how to do our T-shirt designing from scratch. Today I'm not going to use any type of theme or any type of particular materials for our particular design. Today we are going to try from the scratch. So now let's go over to the Canva web-based application and see how we are going to do this one today. After coming over to the Canva, you'll have this type of interface. Now let's go over to here and click on create a design, and we have to search for t-shirt over here. So as soon as I search for t-shirt, this option will be appearing, and let's click on this one, and it will just open another tab over here where we can do our particular t-shirt design. One thing I want to mention that you can do this particular design in any size of your canvas, so that doesn't matter. Only while doing the mockups you need to put your design on this particular size, and then you are good to go. Now here you can see there are lots of type of templates present here, so you can just create similar to this one. If you don't want to create like this, you can just create your own. So let's take some inspiration from all this and let's try to do this one by yourself. So here you can see this one looks good. So if you click over here, you'll be able to see this particular one over here. So you can also create similar type of design with the help of this one. But I'm not going to use this particular design over here. For starting, let's
select our particular page, and let's go over here and select a particular color. So we'll just put a black color over here, and now we'll just go and we'll just put some random text over here. So what kind of text you can just put? First of all, you have to select your text. Whichever text you want to put, you can select those particular text and you can just arrange those. So I'm going to use a line called life and death. Life, and I'll use this and as the symbol one. Life and death. So this is our particular text. Now let's go and arrange this over here. We have to change the font style. So the font style will be something like cursive. So for cursive font style, we have to find those over here, or some handwritings ones also you can just use. So let's try to find those particular one. Suppose I'm selecting this one. This one is not looking that nice for our particular design. I think this one will look nice. So I'm going to change the color and I'll make this particular text separate. So I'll make 3 different copies of this one. So here you can see the 3 different copies. Now I'll just remove this particular part from here, life. Then let's remove death and life from here, and I'll just remove life and. So this has been removed, and now we're going to align this over here. So however you want to align, you can just align this. I want to make a group, so I can just easily align this thing. Now I can just make it bold by selecting this one. If I go over here, I can make bold if I choose a different font. Also, I can change the color of this particular font over here. Also, I can just put a different effect on this one. To show the effect, I'll just change the color to white. I'll select this one, make it as black currently, and now let's try to customize this one. This one I'll just go with a red color. Let's go over here and make it full red. This one also we are going to use a different one. This one, and will be like this color. Now we'll just go and put some effects. We can increase the size, decrease the size, however we want. We can just do that one. So let's go and add a neon effect over here. So we'll get a neon effect on this one, and for the black one also we'll try to add the same neon effect. So this is our particular text. Let's bring it to center. It's in center now, and now we can just change the background color to any other color. Here you can see it's not visible, so let's select white and life and death. Now we can just add some more elements over here. So let's go over here, elements, and let's try to find some skull. So this is related to life and death, so we can just use different type of images or different type of graphics over here. So if we try to use this one, we can just use this however you want. Let's go over to the edit, remove the background. Let's click on this one, and it will take some time to remove the particular background over here. Let's go and try to change the color for this one, let's go to adjust, and we can just change the color. We'll just make this one as a blue fire. So let's select those things, bring it to center, and you can just increase or decrease the transparency for this one. Let's decrease the transparency, and here you go. You can just have this one, and you can just do however you want. I think I should move this one a little bit this side, and then let's bring it to center, and now it's looking good. Also, one thing you can just do, if you don't want to use this particular image, you can just select a different one. Let's put our particular text over here. Let's go over to the graphics, and here you can see lots of type of graphics are there related to the skull. So here you can see different type of skulls are there. Let's select this one. Let's bring it over here. So I want to send this particular thing behind our particular image. So send back. The transparency is high. Here you can see. Let's change the particular color for and let's select a different one, a blue one, or we can just align this behind our particular photo. Like this we can align, and then you're good to go. You can just use this particular one. You can just change the color for this one. Let's go over to the edit image. Let's go to adjustment, and over here you can just adjust the color. If you want to make it yellow, you can just make it yellow. What kind of tone you want to give, you can just give a vintage look on this one. Clarity, sharpness, and then some more. If you want to put, you can just put some more also over here. Suppose this one is over here and you want to put another one, so you can just put another one. Let's select this one over here. Let's change the color to white. Let's put it over here, and let's try to align this properly. Bring it to center, and done. Now you can just download this one and you can just use this particular one over here. So for downloading, let's go over here. We'll be downloading in two different formats. So first one, I'll be downloading in PNG, and the second one, I'll just download this thing in JPG format. So let's click on this one, and it will take some time to download, and afterwards we can do the mockups for our particular design over here. Now let's go and just check these downloads. Now let's do the mockups. For mockups, we'll just open another tab where we can do the mockup. Also, you can just do this mockup out of the Canva. So let's upload this one first. If you select this one elements, and if you go down, you'll be able to find the mockup option over here. So here is the mockups. You can just select the mockup and you can just do. So here you can see different type of mockups are there. Usually all the t-shirts are in white color. So just select a random one. Let's select this one. Let's wait for some time, and then let's go and arrange this one over here. After arranging, let's go over to our uploads. Whatever we just uploaded, we'll just go and paste it over here. So it will take some time to get this particular image over our particular t-shirt, and now you can see it's here. So if you do a mockup for black color t-shirt, it will look nice. So let's try to do the mockup for a black color t-shirt. So let's search for mockup. T-shirt mockup, and here you can see the t-shirts mockups are there. So let's select this one. If you go over here, you will be able to find lots of t-shirt are there. So you can just select any one of this and do the mockups. If you come over here and select then mockups, you can just have those mockups over here. So let's click this one, edit online. And you want to upload something. So for that one, you need to log in. So first you have to create an account. So let's log in. And now let's go and upload this one. Upload media. Let's click on this one. Let's go over to the downloads and search for our t-shirt design. So here is our t-shirt design. Let's wait for this one. It started uploading. So it has been uploaded, and if I want to put it over here, I can just use this one, or simply I can just replace this one. Anything I can do. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you're having doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care. Goodbye.
Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our 18th lesson and our lesson topic is T-shirt design using random elements. So in this class, you'll be learning about how to create a T-shirt design with the elements and using the random elements which are present in the Canva. So to do that one, let's go over to the Canva web-based application and see how we are going to do this one today. After coming over to the Canva, you'll have this type of interface. So now let's go over here and let's search for the t-shirts. So as soon as I search for t-shirt, you can see over here the t-shirt option is here. You can see some more t-shirts are there. Christmas t-shirt, Halloween t-shirt, baseball t-shirt, birthday t-shirt, cat t-shirt, and many more. So let's go and select normal t-shirt, and it will just open the tab where you can just do any type of design you want. So today I'll try to show you one or two types of t-shirt design. Like you'll be able to understand like how to create these t-shirts very well. So now let's go over to the elements and we'll choose some particular elements over here. We can use shapes, we can use graphics, frames,
and many more option over here. I want to keep the background as white because most of the mockups are in white. So if I use a black one, it won't look that nice. So now let's go and just check for what are there. So here are photos, videos are there, charts are there, and then frame, grids, many things are there. You can just use those things however you want. Let's search for t-shirt, and here you'll be able to find different type of things are here. Photos are there, graphics are there. You can just take those things and you can just do. Let's search for nature. Nature, and then you'll be able to find lots of the nature photos, and graphics are there. So let's click on the graphics and we'll try to take some graphics from here, and we'll see how we can just use these particular things. So I'll just use small things and I'll just create a design from that. So first of all, we need a sky. So for the sky, let's find the sky. If you're not able to find the sky, we'll just take a random sky and we'll just put over here. So sky is not there, just put sky. And let's go and select this one. Over here you can see the graphics. There are lots of skies over here. So let's select this one and just align this over here, increase the size, and then we'll just add some mountains or nature only. We'll just write over here nature, and let's search because I saw some photos over there which will be more helpful for us. So over here you can see different type of photos are there. If you're not able to find, then you can just simply go and search for mountains and just search this one. Let's click on the graphics. Here you can see lots of mountains are there. You can take any one of these. So let's select this one. We'll just adjust the color later. Now we'll just simply put everything together and then we'll just adjust the particular thing later. Again, we'll search for nature. Then let's go on graphics, and from here now I'm going to take this random one over here and I'll just place it over here. So it is looking like the water is coming from there, and we'll just align everything. We'll just put different things all over the place. Now if you want to add some more details over here, you can just add trees. So adding the trees over here. Now let's add some more elements from here. Suppose I want to add some more things over here, so this thing should connect. I'll just make a copy of this one, Alt, and just or let's try to align this like this. or you can just simply take this one. Let's crop this one. Let's go over to the edit image, and here we can just crop this particular part. Let's go once again to edit, crop this particular part. And then let's crop over here the same, and we'll just adjust this one also later. Now let's put something over here, and something over here. Let's put some green color thing, like green ground or grass or anything we can just put over here. So let's send this to backwards. And now we can just put those particular trees over here once again. So let's go to the layers, show the layers, and now let's select our plant over there. Let's click on the elements, which are the elements we just used recently. We can just use them over here. So here you can see we can add some more heels behind of this one. We'll just add this one over here. Let's make a copy. Let's make it small. And done. So it's coming like this. Now let's add some more details over this side. So let's go to the elements. Let's search for some more photos. So let's search for mountains. Click on this one, and over here you can just add this one. Or we can just use a random one which is like suitable for our particular image over here. Let's make another copy of this, and we'll just align this over here like this. So this is quite done, and now we can just put a river. So let's search for the river over here. So river, here you can see lots of type of rivers are there. You can just select any one of these, which one is matching with your particular design. I'll just try to use this particular one. And now here we'll just put some green grass or some hill type something, or we can just put a house also over there, however we want. I'll just change the color later because I'm just setting up all those things, and I'll arrange the color according to the background and the lighting and other things also. So let's put green field. Let's go over to the graphics, and over here you can see the green fields. Let's try to use this one, send this layer to back. It's not looking that nice. We can just add some forest over there also if we want. Let's try to use this one. So you have to try lots of things over here. Which one is suitable, you can just use those things, and which things are not suitable for your particular design, you cannot use over there. Let's try to add a forest then if it is not matching. Forest. Let's go over to the graphics, and here you can see different type of forest are there. Let's try to add a forest. This thing looks nice, but let's try to put this one over here. Let's delete this one and try to put something else over there. You can just use some trees. Let's make copies of those one. Let's make copies. So now you can see we are having a particular image ready with the help of the elements. Now let's go and change the colors. If you want to add a sun over there, you can just add a sun. If you don't want to add a sun, no need to add a sun. I'll just keep like this because it's looking cloudy, and we can just adjust this one according to our wish. Then let's select this particular part. Select this one over here. Let's go to the layers option, so we can select the particular layers, and we can just customize this one, adjust the color. And over here let's select this ones, and we can just edit those. If you don't want to edit, you can just keep like this because it's matching with our particular image. And now you need to do the downloads. So let's go and click on download as a PNG, so that you can just put this particular photo anywhere you want. Click on downloads. It will take some time to download. Afterwards you'll be able to put your particular design on any type of t-shirt you want. Now it's been downloaded. We have to go for the mockups. Let's go over here to application. Let's search for mockups. click on this one, it will just give us the mockups over here. So let's click on this one. If you're not able to find the t-shirt mockups, then in our last video I just showed how to get the t-shirt mockups. So it's not available here. Let's go over to the elements once again. Let's add another page. Let's cut this one. We'll go down, and over here you can see the mockups are there. I'll just upload this particular image by that time, and let's just select mockup from here. So let's use this one. And resize this. Let's align this one. Let's go over to the uploads and take our design over here. And afterwards you'll be able to find how your particular design will look on a t-shirt. So over here you can see the design is here. So here is the design. If you want to zoom this one, you can just zoom and see how does it looks. So it's looking like this, pretty good. Now let's go and download this particular image. Only the second page we're going to download as JPG format. Let's click on the quality and let's click. It will take some time to download, and then you're good to go. You'll be able to upload wherever you want to upload this one. So I hope you all understand about this class. If you're having any doubt, you can just ask us. We'll be able to help you. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Hello everyone, and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our class project, and this is the first class project. So now let's go and see what we are going to do today. So our class project is titled as Create a Sports and Athletic T-shirt Design using Canva. Description: in this project, students are tasked with creating a dynamic and engaging sports or athletic t-shirt design using Canva. The objective is to enhance graphics design skill, foster creative, and understands the functionalities of Canva. Students will learn to utilize various features such as templates, design elements, text additions, and color schemes. What students have to do? Step 1. Introduction to Canva and exploring the web interface. Step 2. Select a t-shirt template or create a custom layout. Step 3. Incorporate design element and graphics. Step 4. Add text and customize typography. Step 5. Apply color and finalize the design. Outcome. The outcome of this project focus on creating a sports and athletic t-shirt design in Canva, including various educational, creative, and professional benefits for participants. Here are some potential outcomes. Graphics design proficiency. Gaining practical skill in graphics design, creative and innovation. Encouraging creative approaches to design. Technical skills development. Understanding the technical aspect of using Canva. Branding and identity. Learning how to create design that effectively convey message and brand identity. Where students will submit class project. Student can submit their class project in the project section of the class and also post them in the class discussion forum. So I hope you all understand what we are going to do today. Now let's go and start with the first step. So for that, we'll go over to the Canva. After coming over to the Canva, you'll have this type of interface. So now let's go through our particular interface and let's learn something from it. So from our left, we'll start. Left, you can see here is the menu hide button. If you click over here, your particular menu will be hidden, and then if you click over here, it will come back once again. Then here is your account detail. If you click over here, you will get the account detail. This is the home section. If you click over home section, you might see this particular option where you will get the search option, different type of template option here. You can just go through this template option and select, and you can just start working. The next one is Magic Studio. Magic Studio will help you to remove the background, then resize the image, move some objects from one part of the image to another part, and do many more things. Then the next option is called projects. In project section, you will have all your projects, whichever you have done before. So here you can see so many projects are there. You can just have your projects here. Then the next one is templates. In templates option, you'll have different type of templates. Here you can see the doc, whiteboard, presentation, posters, resume, Instagram post, and many other templates are there. You can search templates from here also by clicking on browse here. Then the next one is work kits. This is the new feature over here, work kits. So you can customize this one for your work, and you can just have this one. This is like a brand kit also. If you have ever used that brand kit, it will help you. Then the next one is photos. Whatever photos will be here in Canva, you can just see those photos over here, and you can access different photos. Then next one is icon. In icons, you will have lots of icon logo. You can just use these logos and you can create your particular design. The next one is creator you follow. Here, creator you follow, whichever creator you are following, you will be able to see their designs, their work, their all the things you will be able to see over here. Then the next one is start content. Start content is like whichever you have started, it will be saved over here. Then next one is brand kit. If you click over here, you can see this is the brand kit, the similar to work kit. Then the next one is apps. If you go over apps, you can see there are a lot of apps. You can just use those different type of app over here. Sometimes you can use ChatGPT or Google Drive, Google thing, anything you can just use over here with the help of this one. Now the next one is classwork. If you go over to the classwork, you will have the option here, like different type of classworks, whichever you have done before will be present here. Next one is thresh. If you go over to the thresh, you will see your particular designs, whichever you have deleted before, will be present over here. So now let's go over to the home option once again. We'll start with this one now, the top one. So in top one, you can see here is the Canva logo. Next one is design spotlight. In design spotlight option, you can see here visual documents, photos and videos, print, marketing, then businesses. You can see different type of businesses over here. Those templates you can just use if you're having a business. Then education, if you are using for education purpose, you can just use this one. Then plan and pricing. Here you can see the free plan, then pro plan, teams, enterprise, different pricing it will have. Then learn, in learn section also you'll have lots of things. Here you can just download the CapCut desktop app, your settings, notification, create a new design. You can click over here and it will just show you what design you are going to do. Then your account, and here is the help option. So let's go over here and click on create a design. So let's click over here and search for t-shirt, because we are going to make a t-shirt related design now. So for that, I'll be showing you this one. Here you can see another tab is opening. Here also some interface things are there. I'll just mention shortly. Here from our left, you can see here is the menu button. If you click over here, the menu button will come over here and you can see the home, create a design, your recent designs. Then the next one is designs. Here you can search different type of templates, styles, You can just go through it. Then the next one is elements. If you go over here, you will be able to see different type of elements over here. Then the next one is text option. You can add text like this. You can remove the text also. The next one you can see is brand. This one you can see the brand kit. You can just customize your brand kit, your color, logo, everything. Then upload. Here you can see the different type of photos you are able to upload. You can upload image, video, audio, and etc. The next one is draw. You can draw anything over here. Then project. In project section, you can have your particular projects, whichever you have done before. In apps, you can just directly access the app from here. Just search the app name. If it is present in Canva, then you can just use this one. Here again, the same features. I just use some apps, then many more. Then let's go over here and start with the top panel. So top panel, the file option is here. You can just change your particular design name, create a new design. You want to create a new design, you click over here. Then import a file. If you want to import a file, you can import. Then the setting option, you can just add settings. You can add rulers and guides, add guides, margins, printing bled, then video playback quality. You can just adjust all those things. Then here is the save button, save to a folder. You can just save your particular design to a particular folder. You can make a copy of it. You can download it. Then the version history you can just see. Then view all the comments. If you are sharing to others, you can see the comments over here. Find and replace text. You can just use this one. Then open in desktop app. If you're having the desktop app, you can just open. This is the help button. Then the next one is magic switch and resize. Here resize, you can just resize your particular design over here. If you want 600 by 400, it will just give you. If you're having a text, you can just change the text like translation. You can translate from Chinese to English, English to Chinese, Chinese to anything. You can just go with that. Now, here you can see the undo button. If you click over undo, it will just bring you whatever state it was. And this is the redo button. So if I redo, your paragraph text is appearing. I'll undo and it will just go off. So here is the save. All changes saved. It will just show all changes are saved or not. Then this is the name of your particular design. You can just customize this name. Then here is your account. If you click over here, you can just add anyone over here and those people can access this particular design over here. Here is the insights. You can just have the insights of your particular design, like how many people saw this one, engagement is there or not, unique likes or something. Then the next one is send to a teacher. Send to teacher. If you click over here, you can send to your particular teacher if you are using this thing for educational purpose. Then the next one is share option. In share option, you can just share this thing in many form. You can just present it and record it. Then you can just have a presentation, Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, download, share to social media, then share to teacher, more option. You can share to any social media if you want. So I'll be showing you this one in later video, like how to download this one. So now let's go and talk about this one. Here you can see the duplicate button. If you want to click over here, you will have a duplicate button over here. And if you want to add a page, if you click over here, you can add a page. So like this, you can just add pages. Here is the note. You can just have the note section for this particular page. What note you want to keep, it will just appear over here. Then the page view, you can just have a page view over here. This is the zoom in, zoom out. This is the grid view. This is for full screen. This is the help option. And here is the quick action. So anything you can do with this design is here now. Now let's go and start our particular design. So I am going to create a sports related t-shirt design. For that one, I need a logo. So now let's go and search for sports logo. So let's click on sports logo. It will just give us different type of logos over here. So I'm going to use this particular one. Let's select this one. Let's go over to the customization. We'll just change the name. We'll just put as Canva FC, because we don't have a particular football name. We'll just remove this one. Now let's try to change the color for our particular this thing. So let's go and select this particular color. For this box, let's use this particular color. Okay, and then let's make it darker. Now let's go and change for the outer one, the same one we're going to use. This one also same, the inside one. Now you can see our particular logo is ready. I'm not going to change this particular color also. Now let's go and download this one with a transparent background. I want a transparent background, so let's download this. It will take some time to download. Let's upload this one over here. So now you can see our particular logo is uploaded. I just made 2 copies of this one, so whichever you want to use, we'll be able to use. Now let's go over here and take our particular design color. We're going to use something as this color. Let's go over to the color option. We'll customize this particular color. Now let's go and add our particular design. So let's add this only. We'll put it in center. Let's align this. This is a sports related, not a jersey. So this is a sports related one. So you can just put anywhere you want. And then let's go and add some elements. The first one, I'm going to use this particular football. Let's put this football in center. Now let's decrease the transparency for this. I don't want to make it prominent over here. Now you can see our particular football is here. Now let's use this one over here in center. I'll just decrease the transparency a little bit, or let's make it full only, then only it will look nice. This much is okay, so let's keep till this much. Now let's put it down. Now let's add some more elements. I'm just going to use this one, make another copy of this, and then I'll just flip this. So like this, I'm having 2 same elements. I'll one place over here, another one I'll place over here. Then if you want to make it large, you can just make it large. If you don't want to make it large, it's okay. So now select our particular these elements, go over to the transparency, decrease it. Then let's add some more elements like football type. Football elements, or let's search for design, and then we'll take some more designs from here. Let's add this over here, make another copy, add this here, this over here, and this over here. Layer, send it to backward. Let's go over to the layer option once again, so we can just customize the layers. And then let's add some more also if you want to add. If you don't want to add, you can just keep it like this. Let's find out which one will be perfect for our particular design. Let's add this one. Let's change the color to white. This one, you can decrease this thing a little bit more, and done. So you can see our particular sports type of t-shirt design is ready. Now let's download this. I'll download it in 2 variation. One is in normal JPG, another one will download it in PNG with transparent background. Let's add the transparent background option, and it'll take some time to upload. By the time, let's go over here and let's take another design. Let's take a normal one, poster. Now we'll go over here to the app option. Let's search for mockups. Mockups. Let's click on that. Select this one. Let's select a particular one. We'll be selecting this one. Let's wait. Zoom this. Align this properly. And now let's go over here and upload our particular image over here. So now you can see there are two images. Let's make a duplicate of this one. The first one will be putting this, and the second one, let's put this one over here. So both are loading. So you can see the first one is coming on purple. If you're having a purple color t-shirt, then you can just have the design like this. But if you're having a white color t-shirt, you can have this particular design. For me, I like the white one more. So let's zoom this one. So you can see how it looks. You can just change the color. You can just apply this to any other t-shirt color and you'll have a good result. So I hope you all understand till this much, and I hope you will be able to do this one and submit this class project to the particular place where you have to submit. Till then, take care. Goodbye.
Hello everyone and welcome to T-shirt designing with Canva. Today is our class project and this is our second class project. So now let's go and see today what we're going to learn. So our class project is titled as Designing a T-shirt with Canva. Project description. In this class project, students are tasked with creating a dynamic and engaging t-shirt design using Canva. The objective is to enhance graphics design skill, foster creativity, and understand the functionalities of Canva. Students will learn to utilize various features such as templates using element, text addition, and color scheme. Project step: select a t-shirt template or create a custom layout. Incorporate design element and graphics. Add text and customize typography. Apply color and finalize the design. Expected outcomes: graphics design proficiency, gain practical skills in graphics design. Creativity and innovation, encourage creative approaches to design. Technical skills development, understand the technical aspect of using Canva. Branding and identity, learn how to create, design, effectively convey message and branding identity. Submission guidelines: students can submit their complete t-shirt designs in the project section of the class and also post them in the class discussion forum for feedback and discussion. So now let's go over to the Canva and see how we are going to do this one today. After coming over to the Canva, it will have this type of interface. So now we are going to do a t-shirt design which will represent typically 4 type of scenario. There is a mountain present and there is some forest, and I'll be showing the different conditions of that mountain or the forest. Like at one time it's raining and another time it's just like a dry desert type, or there is greenery, then a morning one and the evening one, the night one. So I'm going to create this all thing in a particular design. So now let's go and just create our design.
let's go with the customized size. I need the width of 2000 and height I'll keep as 700. So let's see, this one is a perfect size for our particular design. So let's try to add our particular background over here. Let's add a black color background. Let's go over here and add a black color background. Now let's start with this one. Let's go over to the elements. Let's search for this thing, mountain, and you'll have different type of graphics over here. You can just take any one of them and you can start working with this one. So I'll be using this one. Let's make another copy of this. So now you can see we are having this one over here. Let's try to flip this one. Let's flip and see how it looks. Okay, so now you can see our particular design is quite ready. It's looking like symmetrical, but if we try, then it might look little bit different. Let's make it like this, as I'll be using some more things on this place, so it won't be visible that much. Now let's go and select a forest. Let's put some forest over here. Let's use this one, decrease it. Let's put it over here like this, and then let's make copy of this one. We'll just put it over here and let's make another copy. So now you can see our particular, this thing is quite ready. Let's align this little bit, and then now let's try to add some shapes, because I'm going to create a separate one. Here it's like morning, sun, then here it's raining, or here it is evening, and here it is night. So let's go and add some more things over here. Let's add a sea. Then let's go over here. Let's use this particular one. We'll just adjust the size, everything. Let's adjust it properly, then only it will look nice. Now you can see it's quite ready. Now let's go and add our particular background. Let's make it white now, and now we'll be able to use some particular background. Let's go over to the elements, add a square. Let's place it over here. We need 4 sections, so let's bring this one first. So the height is 697, so we'll just make it 697, or let's make it like this. Divide this till this much. Done. And then let's make copy of this one. First let's keep the color as orange. We'll go and we'll change the color afterwards. This one we'll keep as gray, or blue only we'll keep, because it's like afternoon. We'll not keep as raining, it will be like afternoon. Let's keep this one as a reddish tone, this one, and then let's make another one and make this as black, or this one. Okay, now align this properly. Now let's go and go over to the layer option, show the layers. You can see our particular layers are there. Now let's select this one. Let's drag this particular one and we'll just place it over here. So now you can see we're having this 4 different color and 4 different scenarios of this one. Now let's arrange it. Let's arrange the color. Let's go over here, click on this. We'll just arrange the color, how the morning sky will look. We'll just put our sun over here. Then let's add another one. This one will just make it blue. Let's go over here, make it blue, how the blue sky looks. This one, evening sky, we'll just try to make it like evening one with some yellowish in color, and then the night one is okay. So now let's go and create a duplicate of this one. I don't want this particular thing, so let's delete this one and let's download our particular this second page of image. Let's go over here, let's click on download as JPG or PNG also. You can just download this. Let's download this in PNG, transparent background. Click on download and it will take some time to download. Afterwards you can just delete this particular one again. We'll just start customizing this section now. This section means this morning one, the afternoon one, the evening one, and the night one. So let's wait for our particular download. Let's just put this thing over here after downloading. So now it's downloaded. Let's go and upload this over here. Let's wait for the upload. Now you can see we are having this particular graphics over here. Let's drag this one over here, and as you can see it's here now. Let's go over to the layers option, bring this layer above all the layers. So this is our layer, bring this one. We'll just make 4 copies of this. First align this one. Okay, we have aligned this one, not fully, but it's okay. Now our alignment is good, I hope so. Okay, now I guess the alignment is okay. Let's align this thing from this corner to this corner. We'll be deleting our particular elements from there in later part. First we just put it over here, and now let's start customizing. Before that, let's make copy of this one, 4 different copy. Again another one, and the last one. Now let's go to the layers section. Here you can see everything is present. Now you can just particularly delete this graphics from here. Let's select this particular graphics and let's click on delete this. So it's now deleted. Now let's select the first one. We'll just align everything with go wrong. So the first one, you can just hide your particular this thing. Let's select the first one. Let's bring it till here. Then the second one, let's bring it till here and here. Then the third one, let's make a cut, bring it till here. And the fourth one, let's bring it till here and here. So now you can see it's quite ready, only that this one is having some defects. So now you can see here also is having some minor mistakes. Now you can see the difference. So we can just change this one, which one is above, which one is below, we'll be able to change. Now let's start with the first one. The first one, let's go over to the elements. Let's put a sun. Let's put a sun. Let's go over here. We'll just use 2 or 3 suns here. The first one I'll be using this. So send this to back. Now let's go and change the color to black. So then only you'll be able to see the particular one. Or we can change the background color. Let's select the background color. Let's go to layers, select this one. Let's change the color to light orange. If we are able to put some reddish tone. So you can see our first scenario is quite ready. Then the second one, let's go over to the second one and let's add another sun, but this time this one. So we'll just put this particular sun over here. This is in center, this sun. And then the third one, we'll just use this one, this particular one over here. So now let's send this to back, align this over here. And now let's bring a moon. Let's add another moon. So now you can see the early morning, afternoon and evening over here. So now let's go and add some birds on it. Let's go over here. Let's put this bird. Here we'll just put birds. Here we'll put birds of this. Let's go and add some clouds. We'll just adjust the color in later part. We'll just do the first things. So clouds, this is not looking good. We'll just put this over here. This, let's add this one over here. Now let's add the last one. Let's add some stars effect. Stars, use this particular one. Go over to the layers, send it back, or just let's go over to the layer option. If it is not like that, let's go over to the layer option. Let's put this one behind this. So now you can see the stars are here, the clouds. If you want to make some more copies of this one, let's make more copies. Let's make it small. Let's put it here. Let's make more clouds over here. Now let's do the color changes for our particular scenarios. So the first one, let's go and select the photo. Let's go over to the edit option here. Warm tone, this one morning, vibe, brightness little bit, contrast will just increase, highlights will decrease this one like this. Afternoon, we can just simply make it more blue, brightness is high, contrast is high, highlight will decrease, shadows will increase, vibrancy, done. For the next one, let's go and make it warm. There is a reddish tone, brightness will just decrease, contrast will increase, highlight. Then for the last one, let's go over here, temperature down, nighttime with full moon, brightness will be minimum, brightness will be like 8, this one will keep like this, highlight will decrease, shadows will decrease, white part will increase a little bit more, black will increase. So now you can see our particular design is ready. Now we can just delete this one, and now let's view our particular design. You can see and view our particular design. Now let's go and download this one. Download this in JPG format, download in full quality. It will take some time to download. Afterwards you can just put it wherever you want. If you want to put this thing on a written thing, like something is there written down, you can just put in your particular t-shirt design. I'll just only show you the mock-up. Now let's go add a different page. Let's go with the poster one. Let's select the mockups. Click on the mockup. Let's click on this one. Let's select this. We'll go over here and let's use this first one. It'll take some time. Then we'll just resize this one. Let's go over to the download. We'll just drag it over here. So you can see our particular photo has been loaded here. Now let's bring it over here and let's see how it looks. So now you can see our particular photo is on her t-shirt. Now let's zoom this one. It's looking good. So you can just make like this. Now let's go back and download this one. I'll be downloading in JPG format. Let's click on download, and afterwards your particular design will be downloaded and you can just post it anywhere. I hope you all will be able to do this particular class project, and after doing you'll be able to submit to wherever it is written. So I hope you all understand about this class. Till then, take care. Goodbye.